Welcome. This is Unconventional Playbook with Lionel Jones, and I'm excited because this is my first episode. And what I'm hoping to do is create a platform and a place for real talk in sports with just current sport topics throughout the nation that may be going on. And this is not a place where we're going to be compromised by media and relationships that we have out there in the sports industry. We're just going to make you think about sports in a different light or maybe in a different perspective. So hopefully you guys will like the content and you'll subscribe and you'll like, and we'll grow this thing bigger than we ever thought it could be. First topic that I want to talk about, Darvin Ham, just released by the Los Angeles Lakers. Darvin Ham, if I remember correctly, was a huge part in the Milwaukee Bucks winning their world championship a few years ago. That's how he got the Lakers job. He was supposed to come in, change the culture there with the Los Angeles Lakers, help LeBron and Anthony Davis. Has the job 2 years, fired. Now, keep in mind, he went to the Western Conference Finals last year, had a pretty good year, was bounced by the Denver Nuggets, the eventual world champions, may I add. This year, another pretty decent season. Not everything went the way they wanted it to, but pretty decent. Made the playoffs, again bounced by Jokovic and the defending champions, world champions of the NBA. The Los Angeles Lakers brass, I guess, thought that wasn't good enough. So they fired him. Now, word on the street has it that Budenholzer, the Milwaukee Bucks former head coach that was ousted in Milwaukee, J.J. Redick, a lot of these names are being bounced around. I'm going to give these coaches a warning. Be careful what you wish for. LeBron James, for the most part, in a lot of different circles, is considered the GOAT, depending on what side of the fence you fall on. You got Michael Jordan, you got LeBron James. Some people think it's Mike, some people think it's LeBron James. In my opinion, no one beats Air Jordan. But my question to the fans that think LeBron James is the GOAT is, can you be the GOAT when you run through coaches like you do? Is LeBron James a coach killer? When he was a rookie with the Cleveland Cavaliers, they drafted him. Obviously, the Cleveland Cavaliers team was in bad shape. That's why they had the number one pick. Paul Silas, great coach. Coached the Cleveland Cavaliers, coached LeBron James. I believe it was 2003 to 2005. Had 2 years with him. The Cleveland Cavaliers brass decided to make a change. In comes Brendan Malone as the interim coach. 2 coaches right off the bat. Paul Silas, in most people's opinion, fantastic coach. They end up hiring Mike Brown, who currently is the head coach of the Sacramento Kings. Former head coach of the Lakers. Was hired by the Cleveland Cavaliers to coach LeBron James. From 2005 to 2010, 5 years. Close but no cigar, LeBron James. The announcement ends up taking his talents to South Beach. There he encounters Eric Spoelstra. Super team. Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. We all remember that. They end up getting the job done there, winning 2 championships, I believe. But when things started to go south, he didn't want his talents in South Beach anymore. I want to go back home. I want to go back to C-Town. Kyrie is there. The team is on the come up. I can help the team. Goes back to Cleveland, forms a tight bond with Kyrie. They end up getting Kevin Love, bringing him in. And credit to LeBron, because I know how hard this is. He breaks the jinx in Cleveland. Now, I think that's one of his best accomplishments in his whole career. For those of you that live in Cleveland, you know about the jinx, the fumble, the drive. He breaks that wins the championship for Cleveland. But before that happens, David Blatt was his coach there. One of the best coaches in FIBA basketball, European basketball, one of the best X's and O's minds there is in the game. Was having a great season there, but he kind of lost the locker room, according to people that were around that situation, and didn't have the respect of LeBron James. They get rid of David Blatt. They bring in Ty Lue, and they win a championship there in Cleveland. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coaches already in his career. He delivers the championship to Cleveland and Cleveland Cavalier fans. Kudos to LeBron. Then he had a longing for Los Angeles, and the Lakers. Luke Walton was there doing his thing. He was handpicked by the Los Angeles Lakers brass. Didn't get the job done there. In comes Frank Vogel. They win a championship in the bubble. COVID, just a very unique set of circumstances. Like, I couldn't imagine that would have happened in a million years, that we would be playing basketball in a frickin' bubble. But it happened. Championship. LeBron, kudos to LeBron. Frank Vogel, all of a sudden, if you talk to some of the Laker players, some of the people in the building, forgot how to coach. Wasn't getting the job done. Just won a championship. In comes one of the hottest assistants in the country at the time. Again, just helped Giannis Antetokounmpo win a championship in Milwaukee. Comes to the Lakers. First year, Western Conference Finals. Second year, not a Western Conference Finals opinion, but they got bounced by the world champs. 2 years in, Darvin Ham is gone. Is LeBron James a coach killer? And I know I'm going to get some pushback. Well, it's not all about LeBron James. This is not LeBron James' fault, and he has nothing to do with the firing. If LeBron James wanted him, Darvin Ham, he would still be there. If he wanted Frank Vogel, he would still be there. So my question remains the same. LeBron James, a coach killer? Can you be a coach killer and still be the GOAT? This is what Unconventional Playbook is all about, to get you to think. The Los Angeles Lakers is a great job. It's a dream job for a lot of coaches. But I'm going to say this. If you're a coach that's interested in that job, I coach. I'm in the industry. If you're a coach that wants that job, that pines for that job, that's your dream job, and you want it next year, this is where I want to be. I want to coach one of the greatest of all times. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. This has been Unconventional Playbook with your host, Lionel Jones. See you next time.